Os! Oh my god! Sans from Smash Brothers is an Undertale! Or Smash, Sans from Undertale is in Smash as a Mii character. That is really noteworthy, even though I wasn't around when the big Undertale hype was, and I just barely played the game back in April, got stuck at the Metaton run, and only finished Sans, good lord, only finished Undertale this past weekend. And that's all I really have to say about Undertale, but it is a nice little segue into today's topic. Cause see, I beat Undertale this past weekend after being stuck for a while, and it only happened because I finished the Dragon Quest XI's demo, the one that's supposed to be for 10 hours. I beat it in 6, and I took my time with it too. But I guess I could have probably done a little bit more exploring or something. I don't know. The point is that I beat it, and I kind of felt a little empty. I didn't know what to do with myself. I wanted to continue playing video games, but hey, Dragon Quest XI's doesn't come out for another 2 weeks. So it was like it was a nice little brief period between when I finished the demo and when the pre-order games that I ordered came out, which is Ni no Kuni and Dragon Quest XI's. So it was about a week or so. And so I was like, well, I guess I could go take a look at my backlog. And of course I came back to Collection of Mana. So I can continue playing Secret of Mana. And God, I still cannot get into the game. It is so frustrating. Even though I got some advice, I got some tips on my last Collection of Mana video. I'm sorry, guy. I don't remember your username. Give me a sec to look it up. Patrick Latham. Patrick Latham? I'm sorry, guy. If I mispronounced your name, I apologize. But he gave me a lot of great advice on at least tackling Trials of Mana. But I mean, I'm still trying to get through secrets, and I'm sorry, I just cannot do it. This game is just too frustrating for me. I think though it's because I'm supposed to play the game multiplayer, because every time people talk about the game, it is in the multiplayer setting, I guess. I don't know, people talk about it like as if they were playing with other people, which I get. I mean, the game seems like it was designed that way, that to play with an AI is not the best way to play the game. So I was frustrated. And then I remembered something. I remembered that there was another collection game that came out just not too long ago, and it was the Grandia collection. And these are games that I've never heard of. But hey, I already spent $40 on the Collection of Mana. I didn't want to be burned twice, especially for another set of games that I've never played before or even heard about. I looked up reviews, I looked into it. A lot of people say very good things about it, but then again, no one really says anything negative about Secret of Mana. So I went on the Vita store. I pulled out my Vita and I looked up the price on the PSN store, the Vita store, and it's on it's like that PS1 part PSP type of game, and I saw that it was up for $5-6, one of the two, and I was like, well, I don't know. Collection of Mana was really frustrating. So I was like, listen, it's $6. If I don't like it, I don't like it. It's just something to play until my pre-order games come out. And oh my god, I freaking love this game. Grandia, the Grandia 1 game. Shoot. If I could get it without the light. I'm right here in the game. I just got to the part where Justin says that he is gonna go and be a solo adventurer. He got the letter from his mom. It was really heartfelt, really emotional scenes leading up to the point where he gets on the boat, and then he starts exploring the boat, and he sees his Puffy, and of course he finds Sue, and everyone's ready to just throw Sue off the boat because she's a stowaway, and that's bad luck. It's bad juju. You shouldn't be a stowaway. And so Justin had to convince the captain that to not kill Sue if by agreeing to become a sailor on the ship. And that's where I'm at right now in the game. And I freaking love this game. Oh god, it just sucked me in so much. I mean, Secret of Mana looks really good. I'll give everything all the credit that it deserves in the art design, the aesthetics, everything there. 100% it deserves it, right? In the gameplay, which is the most important part of the game, I would say. I mean, I give the game all the credit that it deserves in the art direction, in the art style. It has a wonderful aesthetic. I love looking at the game. I love little things about it. I love the when you go into the cannon and you come back down, or like, you know, the cannon traveling. I think that the characters all seem fun and dandy. I love what I've seen so far of the story. It's just the AI. I cannot do it. I tried really hard, Mom. I really tried. I couldn't do it. Does this make me a bad son? I guess so. But Grandia, good lord, Grandia. When I almost don't really want to continue playing the game, just because I kind of want to play it on the Switch. I kind of want to see it in the full screen. In the widescreen mode that it's advertised in the Grandia collection. But so far, like, it's one of those things that just makes the Vita so special, and where like at this point, this is a legacy machine, right? And it has a whole library of games that aren't necessarily native to the Vita, but still offer a portable experience, something that is valuable, proven by the Switch. The only thing is, though, is that it is on the Vita. It's a little bit smaller, and you know, you can't connect it to the TV, and well, the games aren't exactly HD, but hey, it's still really good. It's still really fun to kind of carry it in your pocket. I take it with me to work, and I just have it in my pocket. I don't even carry it in my backpack. I just keep it in my pocket because it just fits like a phone. You know, the Vita. And I pull it out when I during my breaks and stuff, but I've gotten to the point where through the first part of the game, and I can't wait to see what happens beyond Grandia. It's just like the battle system. It reminds me a little bit of Child of Light. I know that Child of Light didn't exactly invent this battle system. I don't know if Grandia was the one that invented this battle system, but it's very similar in that type of way. I've seen other games that have that type of battle system as well. So, but like, that's the one that kind of comes to mind at this moment. And but even apart from that, it's just like just being in a 3D world and seeing the environments. You can tell that they really took their time in trying to create the environment, you know. Like at first you're thrown in and it feels too big, or like, how will I ever get through this area? But eventually you get used to it and you learn to navigate. And on top of that, all the characters are fun. I mean, like the voice acting, when it's there, I appreciate it. I kind of like it. it kind of like when the voice acting kind of comes in, I'm like, okay, hold on, I gotta stop whatever else I'm doing and really pay attention to what's going on, because something's about to happen if there's voice acting, right? And it really sells the moment to moment games within the video stopped, so I had to restart, but it really just sells the moment to moment, the voice acting, like when Justin leaves home, or when he says bye to Sue and thinks that he's never gonna see her again, or when he's spending time with his mom and his mom knows that he's leaving but he hasn't mustered up the courage to tell her. It's so good. Just like, and even just the dialogue choice of saying that I'm gonna be an adventurer. I'm gonna be an adventurer. There's like a point in the game where you can talk to a character and you're like, and he says, Justin says like, well, yeah, I'm an adventurer. I was like, oh, you're playing adventure. Well, don't stay too far away from your mom's supervision, you know? It was like, but he's like, no, I'm an adventurer. It's so fun. It just feels lighthearted. I don't know where the game is going, but all of the characters seem so far fun and engaging. Like, there's like the 3 girls that want to ride the captain's dick, and they're all like bitchy to one another. Then there's the captain, or who's like the general's son, and he's taking an interest in Justin because Justin was able to escape him and fight the bird. Like, that's all really good. That's all really good stuff. Spoilers, I guess, for a 15-year-old game. I think. I don't know when the game came out, but it's a little bit old. It's good. It's good. I really like it, and I feel sucked into the world. I really want to continue, and it's something that I just couldn't say about Collection of Mana, or The Secret of Mana. I don't know why I keep saying collection, but Secret of Mana, specifically Secret of Mana, because I haven't played Trials of Mana, and Final Fantasy Adventure. I liked it. I just kind of got over it after a while. Oh, and one of the things that I forgot to mention that I really found charming about the game, it was the censorship. At one point in the game, you're looking for this man, Java, Mr. Java, at a cafe. Says that he loves to hang out at cafes. Excuse me, cafes, and that you'll probably you're likely to find him there. So Justin and Sue, they go in search of Mr. Java at the cafe. But the problem is that they don't allow children inside. Oh, and hold on, not to mention, you can only go in at night. So you have to go and do some stuff and wait for. You have to convince the owner to let you in, and you can only go in after hours. So you go and do whatever she wants you to do, and then that night after dinner, you and Sue go into the cafe, and everybody's there is talking about how much they love coffee and how much Mr. Java is such a coffee fanatic that the next time they see him, they should probably get him some coffee beans. I was tweeting about it on my Twitter account. It's just so funny, so interesting, because it's clearly a bar. You can even see like the bottles in the background of the bar area. And I don't know, it was just so funny to me that the censorship, the way the censorship covered up the topic of alcohol, I guess, or whatever. Oh, and then once you find Mr. Java, he looks like an old nut, an old coot. It's just funny, man. It's a good game. It's a good game. The point is that I bought the wrong collection. And if you're interested in the Grandia collection, I say go for it. And if you're hesitant, if you have a PS1, if you have a PS3 or you have a Vita, go check it out there because it's $6. Like, that's a little bit more than a Big Mac. A little less than a Big Mac combo. So, yeah. Anyways, guess I'll talk to you guys all in the next one, right? Rate, comment, and subscribe. I have a video that I'm working on. It's a scripted video. It should come out. I keep saying that. I know, but it'll come out. It's gonna come out. It's just these freeform talks are a little bit easier for me to do, and that's kind of what I'm sticking to momentarily. So I'll talk to you guys all in the next one. Bye, cha.